Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we will look at another micro quadcopter. It's from GOFLY, it's Falcon CP130. I've already made a review of CP90, so you can check it on my channel. We will start with unboxing, then I will show you the components of the quadcopter, we will check the basic configuration, and then we will make some FPV footage. So let's start with unboxing. We've got a manual here. We can see the video channels, some basic settings, the specifications and the binding process. We've got one set of propellers and Falcon CP130. So let's check the components of the quadcopter. The flight controller is F3 omnibus with integrated OSD. The regulators are 4-in-1 and 20 amperes. They support G-SHOT-600, so we will check that later. The VTX here is switchable from 25 to 100 milliwatts and 48 channels. The FPV camera and the motors, they are 1406 and the speed is 4000 kV. Let's check the weight of the model. Also the size of the bottom plate, it is 3 millimeters, and the total weight without the battery is 110.9 grams. The connector for the battery is XT60 and the batteries should be mounted at the bottom with this velcro strap. The motors have covers which can protect your motors from damage, which is great. Also, the angle of the camera can be changed with these screws, and if you open this cover, there is a buzzer, 2 programmable LEDs, and also you can see actual channel and the frequency, and it can be changed with this button. Here we've got a USB connector, so we will connect it to computer and make some basic settings. But before that, I would like to tell you about the frame. I think this design is really great because it's really durable and the bottom section of the frame is really thick, so you cannot bend it with your hands. So I think this is the most durable micro quadcopter which I have flown. So you will definitely not break it in a first crash like I did with a Lizard 95 or some other models, because they are pretty fragile with 2 millimeters bottom or 1.5 millimeters, so this one should resist some big crashes. As you can see, the build is super clear. We've got only the regulator with a battery cable, and then we've got a camera with VTX on the flight controller, and I soldered my XM Plus receiver. That's all. Let's connect the quadcopter to the computer. And we will start with checking the version. The version is Omnibus 3.1.0, so that could be updated to 3.2, but I will not do that now, I will do that later. And let's check other settings. UART3 is pre-configured for receiver. There is a G-SHOT-600. The receiver, for me it's S-Bus. I don't need black box and SD card. Save and reboot. Let's jump to the receiver. Mine map is like this. Save. And about the flight modes, I've already pre-configured it. It was empty here, but I've configured arm, air, angle and the beeper, so you can do it as you want. I've also checked the direction of the motors and they are wired good, so that you don't need any reversing or anything with the motors. About the OSD, I don't like craft name, only the battery and flight time, so like this. Save. And that's it. That was all about the configuring, so now we are ready to fly.
Butterflies in my dreams. Never felt I was so radiant and free. Lately I've been seeing you in my sleep. Oh no, you never once thought about me. I think I found an accidentally on purpose left somewhere. And the way you play the guitar, maybe in the way you swear. You are as messy as love is, and you're just so old school. I can feel the vintage love every time I think the world of you. Let me fall in love like everybody else. Let me fall in love like everybody else. Let me fall in love like everybody else. You don't have to love me back. Somewhere in this hall of music, I could fit you in between my piano keys. Into the 80s, just to you and me, unheard like poetry's and Morrissey. I think I found an accidentally on purpose love somewhere. In the way you play the guitar, maybe in the way you swear. You are as messy as love is, and you're just so old school. I can feel the vintage love every time I think the world of you. My hopes are hopeless, but this time I hope it's you. My hopes are hopeless, but this time I hope it's you. My hopes are hopeless, but this time I hope it's you. My hopes are hopeless, but this time I hope it's you.
That was my Falcon CP130. I hope you liked the flight footage. And about my batteries, I used these 3-cell ACH. They are 650 mAh. I think this size of battery is great for this type of quadcopter. About my propellers, I prefer these Gemfan Flash 3-inch propellers. They are great. Link for them will be in the description. And about the flying of this model, I really like the speed of this model. It's insane. It can be compared to 5-inch quadcopter, and it performs fairly the same as 5-inch propellers, so that's great. It is really durable frame, so it's also great for the beginners. The flying time was 3.5 minutes with this type of battery. And the image quality, even it was foggy and rainy, and still I had a great image quality. So the camera is also good, and yes, that was it. There was no problem. Maybe the PID is not ideal. I would lower the P gain, but it's up to you how you tune your quadcopter. So for me, this is really great quadcopter. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, so please subscribe to my channel for the next reviews, and see you next time.